Okay, so let's talk about this. Clash Royale posted on Twitter a while back saying, we know you've got questions about Elite Wildcards being missing from Seasonal Trophy Road and Ranked. We'll share more info on why later this week, promise. Thanks for hanging in there. Now, let's talk about this. If you guys don't know, Elite Wildcards, all of the rewards are removed from both Trophy Road and Ranked right now, meaning that most of the progression that people rely on to get to level 15 is gone. The only way to get Elite Wildcards now is to have pre-existing level 14 cards or buy them in the shop. Now, when they said we'll share more info on why later this week, promise, they made this promise, and it is later this week, guys. It is Sunday, actually. It's the start of the next week right now as I'm filming this. And for some people, it's already Monday. So what they mean by this is Monday, essentially, because that's usually when they make bigger changes, like big seasonal updates and all that. It's usually on Mondays. So let's look at this post from DC Matt. They're apparently announcing Elite Wildcard news tomorrow, according to Sergio1722, sees last video. Now, he is speaking another language. I can't understand him, so I'm going to rely on DC Matt's translation of what it means. And Sergio1722 is a super creator for Supercell. He knows actually what the next update is going to be, and he knows the release date, so you can kind of trust his word for that. Boss also made a video talking about his Clash Royale in Danger. He was pretty vague on what it's actually going to be. We'll talk about more about Boss later. But right now, all we know is that it's going to be a huge update. It's going to be tomorrow. Now, these super creators, Boss, in this case, Sergio, SK, everyone else, they actually do know what the next update is going to be. Only the most trusted super creators know about this in Clash Royale's space. And yes, they do absolutely know what it's going to be, but they can't actually say anything about it yet until Clash Royale has announced this already. Now, usually when you have a big feature like Evolutions or the new season, you can talk about it a few days in advance if you're a super creator, and you can show gameplay and all that. When there's a change like this and you don't have the permission to talk about it a few days beforehand, that usually arises some sort of concern. The fact that the change is such a huge thing that Supercell kind of has to get the wording right and has to be the first one to talk about on their end. That's usually a cause for concern among the people. Now, I've posted saying level 16 is coming. I can feel it. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what the next update is, but I have a sinking feeling that it is level 16. And there's another reason for that. Let's go to Boss's Twitch stream recently. About 5 minutes into the Twitch stream, he said this.
What do you think Supercell will explain about remove Elite Wildcards? I don't know when they're going to explain it. I kind of know about it. We're not allowed to talk about it, though. I think people are going to be pretty mad, though.
In a situation like this, the only huge reason that we would be necessarily mad at Supercell for something like this is the addition of a new level. When level 15 came out, yes, we weren't happy. So, I mean, level 15 was a huge update that people really didn't like because of the way it was introduced. We ended up finding out that it was like 3 times more difficult to upgrade to level 15 than compared to level 14. That was cause for some anger among the community. Now, of course, since Boss knows this, he's making this interpretation. He can't say it, but he knows, like, yeah, people are going to be mad about it. That is obviously cause for concern, and that's why I'm saying that, yes, it is very, very, very likely that level 16 will come out tomorrow, or it won't, and this video is go to waste. You might be thinking, wow, it's the middle of the season. I don't think they would launch an update like this. Well, level 15 was launched in the middle of the season. So